Hi. Wait. Greetings, adventurers! So, what are we talking about today?
Me.
You.
Me.
You.
Me.
I've made a list of questions. They go from very easy to quite complicated.
Oh, yeah?
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. What is your name and your age?
My name is Faith, and I am 33 years old.
Where were you born?
I was born in Sherman, Texas.
And where did you grow up?
In Texas.
In Texas. Okay.
North Texas.
What is the highest level of education you have completed, and where did you go, and what was it for?
I'm going to answer this the way I do. I have an English degree from Colorado Christian University. So I have a college degree with a minor emphasis in Bible.
Bible? Cool. What is your job?
Loving Jesus.
You do a lot more than just love Jesus.
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom. What jobs have you had previously? What types of work have you done? You haven't always been a stay-at-home mom.
No, I haven't. I've done a lot of customer service, actually. I've done nothing pretty much in my English degree. Well, kind of. No, not really. Anyways, I've been a substitute teacher. I have edited a book.
Mm-hmm.
I have worked in the food industry for very many years when I was a server. And then most recently, I was working at Kohl's for the past 2 or 3 years. Mm-hmm. And I really liked my Kohl's team.
Yep, we're still friends with them.
Yep.
What is your favorite place to visit?
The mountains?
The mountains?
The mountains.
Surprised you didn't say like New York or San Francisco or something.
No.
Definitely just the mountains?
Definitely the mountains. There's a reason why I came to Colorado after being in Texas forever.
If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
Colorado.
Colorado. Cool.
Colorado, y'all!
Hey, we're already living there! Yay! You're living the dream!
I always wanted to come to Colorado. It's my parents'
If you could do anything, what would you do?
If I could do anything, what would I do?
It could be anything, something simple,
I would
like
be
skydiving, or something complicated, like starting a nonprofit for whatever. If you could do anything, what would you do?
I'd be a foster mom.
Well, we could do that.
We can't right now.
No, we have to get our finances and stuff in order
And
first.
we have our own child struggling with autism.
Who's your favorite author?
It would probably have to be Harper Lee with To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay. And what's your favorite book?
Not To Kill a Mockingbird, actually. Redeeming Love.
I remember you liked that series a lot.
I do.
So this isn't one of my questions, but what's Redeeming Love about?
Redeeming Love is about, it's set in the gold rush time in like California and stuff like that. But it's basically about a harlot. It's a really heart-wrenching story. So I could just go on and on about Redeeming Love. It's actually the story of Hosea.
That's what I was
Sorry.
looking for.
There you go.
It's the story of Hosea set in the gold rush era of California.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food?
Chocolate.
Just chocolate in general?
Chocolate.
You must be
chocolate
dying, right? Yeah,
ice
that's
cream.
true. Chocolate everything.
Chocolate ice cream with chocolate brownie.
She likes chocolate with chocolate and more chocolate on it.
The good kind of chocolate, not the fake chocolate.
That's right. Can't really have that right now. What is the biggest difficulty about having a kid with autism?
That he can't tell me what he's thinking.
What is the best thing about having a kid with autism?
That he sees the world from a different perspective.
Hey, that's what my shirt says.
It does. And a shout out to that.
If you could tell people one thing they need to know about people with autism, what would it be?
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. That's a good one. So this is going to be a little tougher to talk about. What are the neurological disorders that you have?
To be announced. I have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, for sure. Anxiety, severe anxiety, and depression.
Depression. Okay. And what are the difficulties of living with them?
Doing everyday task people take for granted, like talking on the phone.
Yeah, you do get a lot of anxiety just talking to people on the phone
Mm-hmm.
and filling out paperwork and that kind of stuff. Just makes life more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
What is the biggest regret you're comfortable telling us?
Not saving myself for marriage and having sex before marriage.
That is a big one.
Not saving myself for Andrew. Not just marriage in general, but
Me, aw, I'm so
husband.
special.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing you want to accomplish before you die?
I want to write a book.
She wants to write a book. Awesome. What's your favorite thing about me?
Gotta search my brain.
What?
That you love me like Jesus.
Aw.
I mean, probably not perfectly, but you
Yeah,
love me like I think Jesus would love me.
I'm
like,
not that awesome.
but you don't even like. I don't know. You look at me like not for the outward appearance or anything like that. Even though you think I'm hot, it's just crazy. Yeah, but you like it's almost like you see me like. I think you see me like Jesus would. Probably not all the time. He's not full of that much grace.
You think Jesus thinks you're hot?
Well, yeah.
That's all the questions I had prepared. Is there anything else you want to tell the world about you?
I am a birth mother. I have a daughter that I placed for adoption years ago, over a decade ago. I'm not going to be too eager about sharing too much because that's her life and her family.
Their privacy is.
But it is
important
an
to
open
us.
adoption, and I will totally answer questions about open adoption and what it's like to be a birth mother.
And to be able to spend time with your kid
But
after you placed them for adoption.
a super advocate for adoption.
Adoption, yeah.
That's a whole nother part of our life that we want to go into someday. But
My turn. The things I want the world to know about Faith are that she is an amazing mother who has more patience than any other person in their right mind would have with our children. She's also an awesome wife. She doesn't think so sometimes, but I would live like a giant pig if it weren't for her. She helps, she is a stay-at-home mom. She keeps our house clean. That's all just stuff she does, though. That's not really who she is. She has an amazing love for God, and that I recognized it very early on, even though she didn't. One of the things I said in our vows when we got married was that I love your love for God. And I remember you telling me at one point that you didn't see that in yourself. But I always have. And even I think it's a lot more apparent to the world now than it would have been then. But I've always saw that in you. I just think it's awesome.
yeah, I really love Jesus. On that note, because Jesus introduced himself to me when I was a child, very young child going to church, and from the people that I was involved with. And so I think I just knew wholeheartedly then that what he said and who he said he was truth, and that he would be there for me. And so he has been there for me my whole life. And when I couldn't even see it, he's just been right there for me, God, and who he says he is, and things like my adoption story. He has proven himself to be faithful to me and very, very real. God is just very real, and Jesus is very real, and he's the rock of my life. Mm-hmm. And on that note, mental health is a very serious thing to me. And just because I believe in Jesus doesn't mean that he will cure me of all my ails. Don't be afraid to show that you're struggling just because you're a Christian. Or, yeah, reaching out. And just because someone looks like they're doing okay doesn't mean that they are always doing okay on the inside, you know?
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. I love you. It's my parents'
If
fault.
you could do anything, what would you do? I might edit some of this pause out.
Yeah, this is a long pause. That's a hard question.
I'm just going to cut all of this out.
You forgot to tell them how much I like to talk.
So in honor of the About Faith video, I think I'm just going to say, see you later, y'all.
But I want to talk more, and I could just keep on talking.